Okay, I'm gonna show how to translate the WCA. And yeah, this is the main panel that you will check. Translations, so just it's hidden, so you will not be able to find it on the menu. So just enter worldkeyvassociation.org/translations/status, and you will see all the translations here, all the languages that are supported in the WCA. And this is my language, ES419, which is Latin American Spanish. And you can see all the keys that are missing, that are unused or outdated. So let's check, for example, CA. I don't know which language this is. This needs attention. This has many keys missing, many keys unused, many, 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 many. Wow, so many keys. And yeah, outdated 214 and whatever. So yeah, this is where you will check what your locale is. So locale is the the identifier for the language. So for my language, it is ES slash hyphen 419. Only one key that needs to be translated. If RCA, for example, is Canadian French and so on. And yeah, so once you know this, you will go to internationalized.jonathanklosko.com and you will log in or create a user. This is my user. I already have one, so I just go to my translations. You will go to new translation and enter exactly the following. So new translation has it will open up this menu. This is the same as edit translation, but this is with all the fields completed. So you go to new translation and you add the name. So I added español because I'm gonna be translating to Spanish. The base locale or locale, en because I'm translating from English. The target locale, I don't know if it's locale or locale, I don't know. It's ES419, as I said, Latin America Spanish, and you now enter the base URL and the target URL. So they look the same, it's just a YAML file, and then you only have to change the locale. So you just copy all this URL and then you change en to whatever is gonna be your base URL and your target to whatever your target is gonna be. And I also include the hashed original phrases because I like to keep it. But you can do whatever you want with that. Okay, so I'm gonna be translating from English, but I could be translating, for example, from Spanish from Spain. So I do ES, then I change it here, and I'm gonna be translating from Spanish from Spain. That's maybe easier if you're using like a dialect, or like French Canadian translates from French from France, and that's easier. But yeah, I'm not gonna be editing anything here. I'm just gonna go to my translations, and you're gonna see this when you finish adding your new translation. Español ES419. So then when I click, I will go here to this menu and synchronize with the remote. And what this is gonna do is check if there's anything outdated keys or missing or unused keys. And it takes a few seconds, and once it's done, it gives you a summary of what has happened. So I see a conflict here, so I just need to solve it. Yeah, it means a key that was present has changed. So now I need to change the translation accordingly. Let's see. This round has a different number of scrambled sets, and then it adds this. And we're gonna see what this means in a second. But esta ronda tiene distinto número de sets de mezcla. A lo especificado en la pestaña. Okay, and that should be it. Yep. Okay, so that's the update for that key, and now we synchronize again, and it's gonna tell me if there's anything I need to work on, and there's nothing. Okay, So everything is translated. Um, but let's just give an example of a key. If there was something else to translate, maybe a new key, I will see something like this. Continents Europe, context is a continent name, and the original is Europe. So here I should enter the translation, which is Europa for Europe. Then I save, and then I keep going like this for every key. So some other keys that have some stuff that works differently. Let's say this. So okay, so this is a variable. A variable means um, basically a placeholder that will change to a given value when it's rendered on the front end. So for example, this is band number, and number maybe it's 0, maybe it's 1, 2, 5, whatever. So then you just translate band to franja, and then you keep the variable as it was, like that. So when you see percentage and curly braces and then something, this is a variable, and you just keep it like this, and it's gonna change depending on the context. And now let's see if I can find one or more. Maybe I will try to see if I can find schedule, maybe here. Okay, so I'm trying to find time zone. I'll find, just hold on a sec. I'm sure there's something here that, okay, here. Yep. So here, this is a key with multiple variants, and it's one or other. So this is, you're viewing the schedule for the venue name, the sole venue for this competition if there's only one venue. If there's more than one venue, there's a different translation. One of count venues. Okay, so you have to translate accordingly. So you get the 0 variants, 1 variant, and other variants. In this case, 0 doesn't make sense, so I just enter the same as for other, but maybe you can have something like this competition has no venues translated or something, and then for one, and then for other, which is more than one or 0 or whatever. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is very simple. And once you finish, you go here and you click show raw. You click this and um, you're gonna see your entire translation here, the YAML file. So you copy to clipboard, and then you go to translation status, update translation. Then you're gonna be picking your language, ES419, and in content you just paste the entire file. Create pull request, and just like that, it takes a few seconds and it opens a pull request on GitHub. And so yeah, usually get a cat GIF and you open GitHub and you can see the pull request that says I submitted a translation. I am a verified translator for ES419, which if you're not, you should ask WST for support, and it just updates the key. So I like to add changes, update, different scramble set key, and this is not needed, but I like to have it. And that's it. And then in maybe some hours or some days, someone's gonna be merging this, and it's gonna be live on the WCA. And that's it.